Winston Frederick Sterzel. This video is in response to the homeless in Shenzhen video on your X account, Winston Frederick Sterzel. Yesterday, it was the most recent post on your X account. But, since then, I see you witnessed several other incidents in China since then, haven't you? Sorry that I didn't complete this video sooner, Winston Frederick Sterzel, before you saw all that other stuff. But I'm sure you'll remember the homeless in Shenzhen video that I'm talking about on your X account. It's really amazing that one person witnesses so many terrible incidents in China, Winston Frederick Sterzel. Yesterday, while I was recording this video, you saw another car fire, right? You witnessed an automated car malfunction, one of those self-driving cars. You witnessed it malfunction and crashed. You witnessed and posted a hatchet murder. That must have been terrifying, Winston Frederick Sterzel. You witnessed police protective equipment failing as they were doing some kind of a test. And last but not least, Winston Frederick Sterzel, you witnessed some people stealing some vegetables. Oh, wait a minute. You didn't actually witness any of those things, did you, Winston Frederick Sterzel? Turns out these are all just things that you saw on the internet and reposted them to your X account, Winston Frederick Sterzel. I gotta wonder, Winston Frederick Sterzel, does it bother you that out of all the Chinese EV car fires that you have reposted on your X account, that you have never actually seen an EV car fire yourself, Winston Frederick Sterzel? I guess you post those on YouTube too, don't you? Apparently all it takes today to be considered a China expert is to find things on social media and repost them. I digress. Let me get back to today's video that I made myself in reply to the video you posted about homeless people in Shenzhen. Oh, sorry, I mean the video that you reposted. Do you even remember what it's like to see things in China for yourself, Winston Frederick Sterzel? Then to make a video yourself and post it either on X or on YouTube. I showed some people today that you still identify as being located in Shenzhen on your X account. I mean, it was funny. We all got a really good laugh. Thank you for that, Winston Frederick Sterzel. These days in USA, it's okay for you to identify as a female anime character who lives in Shenzhen and can fly, right? Sorry, I got off topic again. Let me get back to the video. This is the video in reply to your homelessness in Shenzhen from your X account. I think you'll find this video very interesting, Winston Frederick Sterzel, because when I set out in the morning to make this video, I actually set out to prove you were right. I expected to see exactly the same scene as what you reposted on your X account. When I first saw the video, I recognized the place as Longhua Bus Station. The Longhua Bus Station first floor is actually comprised of multiple human resources agencies. Human resources agencies means people go there to look for work, in case you don't know that, Winston Frederick Sterzel. In your video, all the agencies are closed. So I guess looks like it must be after hours, maybe in the evening. And the people there obviously didn't find work that day, did they? I had already heard from others that sometimes people will spend the night there when they don't find work. I suppose you could consider that as a form of homelessness, right? Obviously, some people might spend the night there or several nights there. I'm told that businesses there often stick an electrical cord outside the door so that people staying overnight can charge their phones. Anyway, as you know, I'm not the person who says there are no homeless people in Shenzhen. I've seen several homeless people this year, although there are very few. When you say that you saw that every day you saw homeless people on the streets of Shenzhen, it's a total lie. If you want to have a good laugh, though, Take a look at your post and see how many times you use the word I. There's only actually 2 sentences there. You used, I should know, I lived there, I'm joking, and I saw. Is your post about you or homeless people in Shenzhen, Winston Frederick Sterzel?
Yes, China has no homeless problem, especially not in Shenzhen, a first-tier city. I should know, I lived there for 14 years. I'm joking, of course I saw homeless people and beggars every day.
I'm going to start the video at the gas station next to the Longhua bus station. Considering that there is no public washroom at Longhua bus station, that gas station, which does have a public washroom, must just get totally overwhelmed by the looks of your video, right? I was about to find out since, I took a bus all the way across the city to get here to Longhua bus station, and I needed to use the washroom. There was no line there, and I was able to use the washroom promptly. I then went into the gas station to grab a bottle of water, and as I come out, what do I see? I suppose I noticed this even on the way in, that there was people there that were washing a t-shirt, and another guy looked like he was taking like a horse bath, like scrub under the arms and whatnot. There were also some clothes drying there nearby. Did homeless people leave those clothes to dry, Winston Frederick Sterzel? Without any context, it's really actually impossible to know, isn't it? But something tells me that even homeless people aren't going to hang their clothes there unattended and then go back over to the bus station. It seemed like it would be odd. Truth is, I actually don't know. Now it's time to look around the corner and verify the video that you reposted, Winston Frederick Sterzel. Hey, what do I find? Several employment, human resources agencies, just like I said before, on the first floor of Longhua bus station. They're all open for business. Many people were in fact there looking for work. Here, I'll try to match up the 2 videos, yours and the one I made yesterday, side by side, so that you can see that I am in fact at the same location. Actually, for most of your video, you can see the orange stripe, in the upper part of your video that you reposted. That's the gas station that's next door. So even though I didn't see what appeared to be like homeless people in the video that you posted, reposted, I promise, I actually set out to prove you were right. I was looking for the same thing that you showed. Obviously, the video is true, at least at some date in the past, right? You actually don't even know what the date is, Winston Frederick Sterzel. All you know is the date that someone posted it on social media and you saw it. Keep in mind, the upper level of this building is, in fact, a bus station. I did go up there to take a look, and I'll show you that. And there were many people there who I assume were waiting for a bus, right? They're in a bus station. There was a place to store their luggage. I can show you that here as well. Depending where they're going, I suppose some of them may need to stay the night. In conclusion, I believe that even the people in the video that you reposted are a combination of different people, Winston Frederick Sterzel. It's not the same as the homeless encampments that you see in the West. While some people at Longhua bus station may in fact be homeless, they actually stay overnight at Longhua bus station to be the first at the employment office in the morning, right? You get first come, first served, or the early bird gets the worm. Some people at the Longhua bus station are in fact waiting for a bus and do stay overnight. I didn't get the impression that anyone there is just homeless and decided to live at Longhua bus station. It just doesn't make any sense, does it? If I were homeless and decided to live on the street, I don't think I would do it at Longhua bus station where there's, all these employment agencies, Winston Frederick Sterzel. It seems unlikely that any of the people at Western homeless encampments would set up their tents next to an employment office. I don't actually think they're looking for work. I'm no expert, but from what I've seen, they set up those camps at rundown parts of the city where the police won't bother them. So while the video you reposted is in fact real, you have no context other than you may not even know it's Longhua. What's worse is the reason for you reposting the video, Winston Frederick Sterzel. You often say you just want to help the Chinese people. That's why you do what you do. That's why you post the things that you post. Is that true, or you just want to make money at the expense of people less fortunate than yourself? You don't need to answer that, Winston Frederick Sterzel. I think we both know the answer. Oh, check it out, Winston Frederick Sterzel. We actually have zombies here in China as well, right in Shenzhen even. It looks like the government here, though, is smart enough to buy them all uniforms so that they can all be easily identified as homeless. I'm guessing that the ones with the red uniforms are the leader zombies. Oh crap, they're coming towards me. You know, zombies don't move very fast though, so it's not like I have to run or anything, right? Winston Frederick Sterzel.